Streets are saying I may have made a mission critical error yesterday during deliveries, and that's not good. Weatherman Queso reporting live from the scene here. The weather has gotten, I mean, I say that it's terrible right now, but it's gotten better because like all of 2 minutes ago, it was a torrential downpour and it like flooded this entire area. And now it's all nice out. Crazy what 10 minutes will do. We've officially made it to lunch. It's been a battle, but we've made it this far. You guys saw earlier, I mean, you can kind of see the clouds now. They're a little bit wicked and wild. And the wind is definitely giving like stormy wind vibes. But for the most part though, it's not as bad. That was crazy. I didn't even get footage of how bad it was. I don't think. But it was wicked. It was coming down. It exposed how badly graded our back lot is, because if you guys remember a couple weeks ago, they like redid it, but it's rained one time and our potholes are already starting to come back. Work has been pretty quiet, pretty slow. We drew Secret Santa today. We do Secret Santa every year, and we drew who we were going to get. And I am very excited because last year I had planned and filmed part of a video, a vertical vlog of my Secret Santa process. Because what I do for every year, it's original, I guess, but not because I do it every year. But what I do is I make somebody, or I make people their presents for Secret Santa. And what I mean by that is in 2020, I got really into tie-dye. And ever since then, every year for Secret Santa, I tie-dye something for somebody. Except for 1 year, because Tyrell didn't really, his mom does tie-dye really like a lot. And I was like, I don't feel like you'll really rock with it if I give you tie-dye. So I didn't get him tie-dye stuff. But everybody else, I've done tie-dye or reverse dye, kind of just experimenting with new things for people. This year, I'm excited for a number of reasons. One, it sounds like tie-dye is a go. Sounds like my person will wear tie-dye if I get it for them. Two, she's not active on social medias that aren't Facebook. So I can actually post the video, because that was my problem last year, is that I filmed this whole video, started to edit it, but I was like, she might watch the video and spoil it before Secret Santa. Now, I understand I could just post it afterwards, but that's beside the point. I just finished the most mind-numbing task I've done in months. The bakery has one of those, it's not necessarily a price gun, but it uses ink and it prints the UPCs as well as the expiration dates on their cookies. And they've been so slammed that they haven't adjusted their expiration dates for November, even though it's only November 5th. They've just been busy last few days. So because I am here till 8, they gave it to me to do. And it's hundreds of SKUs, using the little DS stylus to tap on file, scroll to the right one, select it, edit, change the date, save, open the next one. My brain is fried, my eyes are cooked, and I got ink all over myself and accidentally did blackface for about 20 minutes, unbeknownst to me. And we still have 29 minutes to go. It has slowed down considerably, but the front parking lot has like an inch of standing water. It is rough seas out there right now. That didn't sound like it closed. It closes so weirdly. Okay, we're good. Oh, another victory for the Ujoys. Taking on to work day. The rain has let up considerably, and I like that. It makes getting out to the car easier. It did it during my lunch. It's doing it during my way home. You love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed yet another day. This weather, it is brutal. Again, I'm glad though, because earlier it was pissing. We talked about it just a couple seconds ago. Well, for you, a couple seconds ago. For me, it was like 15 minutes ago. But still, I'm surprised with such a turn of events. Yeah, today relatively quiet, relatively chill, relatively cool. The colossal mistake, devastating, dare I say, mistake I referenced earlier, not 100% my fault. I mean, I have to take about 80%, if not a little bit higher, of responsibility. However, not entirely my fault. So the customer that I did the delivery for yesterday, the one with the spider bin, you know, I complain about it every time I do the delivery. I talked about it because I put my hand in the web. After I ended that segment, I called to let him know, hey, you have a frozen good, even though I know you're in the area because I saw your gate open and close, and it's like an automatic gate, you have to buzz people in from the house. I know you're home, still call, let you know. Went to voicemail, left my voicemail, thought it was good. Woke up this morning to a text from Delaney saying, hey, what happened with this delivery? I said, what about that delivery? Apparently, I called the wrong number. Which, that part is 100% my fault. I dialed the wrong number, I fat-fingered it. It is what it is. And it's one of those automated numbers that just like the caller you reach is not available. If you'd like to leave a message, you can do so after the beep or press blank for more options. And it didn't give me the number back. It didn't say the dude's name. So I chalked it to whatever. Left the voicemail so some random person thinks that they have a box of frozen food at their house. Oops. But that aside, that is where my fault ends. I called the wrong number. Well, maybe it's not where my fault ends. I'm thoroughly decompressed now. Alrighty. Fall weather. How you doing? For my entire life, every fall, without fail, typically the November, early November range, the weather gets pretty wicked. It rains real hard, it's real windy, it's kind of shitty, it is what it is. We always lose power. And I think I've talked about this before, maybe I haven't, but I don't know. For whatever reason, McKenna and I's house, we lose power at such a high frequency, it is insane. It like, illogically, like, it doesn't make sense how much we lose power. We've lost power in the last 3 weeks, I want to say 3 times. Yeah, because there was the time I woke up and for whatever reason, power's out in the morning. So yeah, in the last 3 weeks, we've lost power like once a week. Mind you, last night, was it raining hard? Yes. Was not windy at all though. And all of a sudden, just bang, lost power. It was so whack, it's so cringe. So here's hoping that we don't lose power again today. Except for at work, I wouldn't be mad about that. So the street light next to work is out. I've had to take a detour because like the line to turn left is so cooked right now. And people don't, I mean, I'm surprised that one's actually running pretty smoothly. Normally, I will say, you know, Pacific Northwest drivers, Washington specifically, we don't know how to drive when a power light is out and it turns into a 4-way stop. You would think with the amount of 4-way stops we have that it wouldn't be a problem, but you'd be wrong. So somehow, some way, it's running pretty smoothly, but that turn lane was sketching me out, so I decided instead just to do a little loop-de-loop, and here we are going to the back of the store, the back way. There she blows! It's wicked out here! Okay, it is so sideways. Golly! It's windy, it's rainy. I'm probably gonna lose power again, which will result in a subsequent crash out. Oh, man. Slow day today. nothing really too crazy happening. Just kind of, going through the paces, going through the day-to-day work here. Since I got my orders approved, I think it was like a week or two ago, and I got those orders finally in all the way. I'm like, we're making new orders. Some of the orders I placed even have already sold out, so I'm redoing those. It's just a lot of ordering, and then having to dodge the bus that I was thrown under, asking, why didn't these things get ordered? And it's like, well, I handed it off to Casey. And I was like, no, you did not! Absolutely not! Golly. But yeah, just a regular day. For the 200th vlog! I was in kind of creative paralysis, and this has happened before a few times now, but I was in a creative paralysis because I wasn't exactly sure as to what I wanted to do or how I wanted to do it for the 200th vlog. Because 200 is a milestone. It's a pretty big milestone, and it's insane that we've done 200. Especially just from the perspective of videos alone, let alone vlogs, and how many we've done. But like, my first year of creating, I don't even think I posted 50 videos. It took me like 2 to 3 years of posting videos. Obviously, as we started streaming, the videos got lesser and lesser. But like, it took me forever to just get to 100 videos on the channel at all. And here we are, in just this year, I've posted 200 vlogs. And that is so crazy to me. Well, it's monsooning. Jesus, it's raining. Duality of Washington weather. Monsoon earlier, scary clouds, and blue sky. McKenna just texted me, and most of the county is underwater. The rain is let up. Well, let's go find out. The rain, theoretically, has let up since earlier. I mean, it was letting up when we were coming back from lunch, but it's definitely not nearly as bad. But with that in mind, she texted me earlier, and just with like all of the leaves, the storm drains are real plugged up. So a lot of the county is underwater right now. Less than ideal. Luckily for me, the house is up like top of a hill. So hopefully I shouldn't be too like difficult to get home, but still, you never know. Oh, another victory for the Ooches. Taking on a work day. Well, the storm has subsided, so all that flooding I was talking about earlier, hopefully it's a non-factor. Hopefully it's a non-starter. We don't have to worry about anything like that. It is chilly! That's that storm for you. I'm very excited to be done with work. 2 more days. Today was our Wednesday. We're making it work. We're making do. I really hope I don't have to do deliveries tomorrow. There's a strong possibility. But at the same time, for the idea that I have for my 201st vlog, Delivery Driver Diaries would fit that idea perfectly. A regular office day Friday makes it a little bit difficult. I gotta get flexible, get weird, get freaky. But I digress. Anyway though, relatively easy, simple, simplistic day today. The last couple days have been, you know, punctuated by some very large, crazy rainfall, and then as soon as I get off work, everything's just wet with like a light drizzle, you know, which makes it easy for me. The roadways don't feel too bad. You can definitely see where there was a lot of excess water a couple hours ago, but I wonder if just like the sheer number of cars on the road has kind of broken that down a bit. I don't know. I am just excited to be off work, let me tell you. This week has been super weird. It was also, Chloe came into the office and was like, oh man, or she was like showing me a sign. I was like, why are you still here? You're supposed to leave 15 minutes ago. She's like, it's Thursday. And I was like, holy shit, it's Thursday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Everything is upside down and backwards because everything's dark so early. Anyway, I won't keep you guys too long. I just want to say thank you though for hanging out for 200 vlogs. If this is If you've been here for all 200, I appreciate you. If this is your first, your 15th, your 23rd vlog, I appreciate you. It's been very interesting. It's been very exciting, and I want to go into more depth and talk about the experience and all that stuff tomorrow.